Hi guys, this is part 2 to my other video, more about my book series. So let's just jump right into it. And just to let you know, there's this running joke in the series about one of the gods named Ares. I forgot to mention this in my last video, but it's basically Ares does not like Gigi, Star Sniffer, and Kindheart, and some new characters that is in this photo. So he does not like them because he's supposed to be like the bully, you know. I had to put that in there. So if you guys are wondering why I bring him up a lot in the series, it's because it's a running joke. Now that that's aside, I'm gonna be talking about the second book. So in the second book, Gigi and Star Sniffer and Kindheart all meet 3 Titans, and remember how the Titans are enemies? Well, these 3 Titans are actually allies to the Olympians, which makes them start wondering, maybe some of the Titans are actually nice. Because Athena and Hermes and Artemis and blah blah blah, all the Olympians, had shielded them from the Titans, making them assume all the Titans are bad. But they are actually allies with some of the Titans in Greek mythology and in this story, so because this is usually based off it. So they befriend those Titans. The only problem with that is that Ares, again, is not that nice with them and isn't very welcoming, since there is kind of a war going on in the first 2 books. So when Kronos, the leader of the Titans, finds this out, he basically alerts all the Titans that are on his side, and one of the Titans who was forced to be on his side, named Theia, who's actually the mother to Helios, Selene, and Eos in Greek mythology, then sent a message by Gigi to kind of figure out where they are, and Gigi wanted to learn more about the Titans in general. So they kind of write back and forth, and then Kronos attacks them at the end of the book. Again, that's why it's called Revenge. And they get all locked in Tartarus, and that's literally the entire book. And those who are wondering, no, I'm not going to end the video here. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. And then, so book 2 and book 3, The Dark Rampage is the 3rd book, are directly connected. So then, it starts out with Gigi awakening in Tartarus, and she's like, this is the worst day of my life. But something interesting is that in book 2, that I forgot to mention, is that Sharptail, remember that wolf, actually becomes good. Yay! But then his brother, Darksoul, who wasn't introduced yet until book 3, is now in Kronos' place. And Kronos is obviously really mad that Sharptail betrayed him and favored Darksoul anyways. So then they are all stuck in Tartarus for 3,000 chapters. I'm kidding, more like 7 or there's whatever. So then they're stuck in Tartarus for most of the book, but then they get free around chapter 5ish. There are only 6 chapters in these books, and so then they all escape, and then they get back to Olympus, and they realize that Chaos, the god of Chaos, is literally roaming above them, since he was the first one. It's Chaos, you know. And then, that's an obvious big fail. And at the ending of Revenge, before they're all locked in Tartarus, Kronos killed Hestia. I'm kidding. Well, he does kill her, but he nearly does, but not really. So then, once Chaos goes away and they all have the battle, blah blah blah, and the Titans go back to Tartarus, or sent back to Tartarus. Gigi then gets to know some more of the Titans and heals Hestia, and that's the end of that book, and that's a very good ending for a book.